Hightop is a money account built for AI agents, but with humans in control. The app is where I set the rules, and the agents act within them. Let me show you how it works. Let's jump over to the phone. The app opens right into My Agents. I have a couple set up here, but for this demo, let's just look at the Ops agent. Each agent has its own identity, API key, permissions, limits. And this is the core idea. I'm not giving an AI agent my wallet, but I'm giving the Ops agent a specific lane. It can only act within these permissions. Transaction limits, how much it can spend in a given period, what it can do in DeFi, swaps, transfers, allowed assets, and all of these rules are enforced on-chain. Okay, let's look at payments. And really, this is what it's all about, right? Now, there are two types of payments that you can make within Hightop, one-off or recurring, and they are exactly like they sound. The recurring payments would be for services or people or things that you somewhat trust and that you're paying frequently. Let's just look at Parallel as an example. But even these payments, you can set different limits and permissions and cadence around how these payments are made. AI agents cannot create recurring payments, but if you want them to make the actual payments, that's fine. AI agents are likely using the one-off payments. Now, these are the programmatic, frequent microtransactions. You're paying for inference, compute, an API request. Now, you as the human have a lot of rules that you can set around how those AI agents can spend using those one-off payments. So for example, you can say, okay, if it's above this threshold, I need to approve it. You can say, okay, you can only make 100 one-off payments per day. You have a lot of control around how these AI agents are spending. And all of these rules are enforced on-chain. Hold up, you didn't think Hightop was just about payments, did you? Hightop is a full-on digital bank. Let me show you the rest. And so if at any moment you need to put funds in, you can do ACH, Apple Pay, Wire, Coinbase, crypto, of course. You can see your balances. You can have different assets if you want. And you can be earning. It's my favorite part. You can be earning even up to the point that your AI agent needs to spend the money. So you can look at your historical earnings. If you're curious about how the strategy is generating yield, you can be looking at that. But it's not just earn. Let's say you want to borrow. Let's say your AI agent needs some working capital. You can also borrow against some of your other assets. And if at any moment it needs to swap from one asset to the next, of course it can do that too. So Hightop is not just about payments, but it really is the full financial experience that an AI agent and that a human would need. Okay, I want to quickly show you what it would look like if an AI agent were using the API to make a payment. So let's jump over to Cloud Code. I'm going to paste just an easy prompt. Yes, we created an X402 endpoint for a joke. X402 is the payments protocol by Coinbase. And so Hightop is X402 compatible. And we're going to showcase that here with Cloud Code. The Hightop app is really for humans mostly to set the limits and the permissions. And the AI agent's mostly just going to be using the API. And so let's wait for the joke. Looks like we got our 1 cent joke. That's it, folks. Humans set the boundaries, agents move the money, and Hightop enforces it all on chain. See you later.